Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Rampage review for the 20th of May 2022. Certainly a program that is more often than not, a missable program. Continues to be same, but hey, at least they're trying, and it's 2022, so you can't expect too much from pro wrestling these days, right? Anyway, um, needless to say, as you can probably imagine, as a fan of over 30 years, the wrestling product that is available now is just abysmally bad unless you have virtually no standards. Anyhow, so um, as we kind of go forward here, Moxley and Danielson against Martin and Seidel is your main event for this particular program. Um, and the as we kind of go forward from Houston, Texas, um, Excalibur Taz and Chris Jericho on the three-man team. Why do we need three men to call wrestling? Who knows? Anyhow, so House of Black defeat Evil Uno and 10 and Fuego del Sol. Why do we have six-man matches for the sake of six-man matches to get people on TV? Who knows? Brody King and Uno are in the ring to start the show because, well, why do we need entrances to make them seem like stars? Anyway, so Uno and 10 both are talents that I can't imagine are national level, but anyhow, um, double team on Malachi Black. Fuego del Sol tags himself in, faces off with Black, and gets destroyed. Um, anyway, Buddy Murphy tags in, and Del Sol gets the arm breaker. Uno then tags in and is double teamed. Murphy and Black. King goes for the Gonzo bomb on Uno. Uno escapes. King then sends Del Sol to the floor. With a body block, House of Black dominates, and the show goes to a split screen commercial break. Del Sol hits Murphy with a Spanish fly. 10 gets the hot tag and goes for the House of Fire, suplexing Black and clotheslining King on the floor. 10 gets Black up in a wheelbarrow style position. Uno snaps his neck against the ropes, German suplex for a near fall. 10 goes for the full Nelson. Black escapes. Black targets 10's knee. With a knee bar, Uno then makes the save. Black manages to get things over, hits the discus lariat on Black, and ultimately Uno and King get tags from their respective tag team partners. Uno hits a series of running boots on King, sets a power bomb, but King escapes with the backdrop. Del Sol then tries to run in. Murphy hits him with the double arm DDT on the ramp. Why are we doing ramp spots? Anyway, Black hits top rope moonsault on the floor on 10, and King hits the Gonzo bomb on Uno for the pinfall. Decent enough throwaway match, but nothing that really advances anything that matters. After the match, Death Triangle taunts the House of Black on the stage, uh, revealing a tombstone House of Black with the Double or Nothing logo. Excalibur confirms House of Black versus Death Triangle for Double or Nothing. Not exactly a needed pay-per-view match. Lexi Nair interviews Billy Gunn, Max Caster, and the Gun Club. Anthony Bowens is injured after the Elevation match on Monday. What will we do, Father is asked. Billy said, Max Caster, all factions have to go through this kind of adversity, but Anthony Bowens is ready. And there'll be an old scissors party to celebrate his return. Billy Gunn ignoring his own kids in favor of the Acclaimed is interesting. Anyway, so Tony Schiavone is with FTR. FTR accepts the challenge of Roppongi Vice for Wednesday. Cash Wheeler made it clear that FTR also wants the AEW and IWGP Tag Team Championships to go along with the titles they already have. Um, you know, then we go into, which I think FTR being a monster tag team with multiple belts would be an awesome, awesome thing. Anyhow, Shawn Spears defeats Big Damo 134. Big Damo is Killian Dane. So wait, former NXT standout is getting squashed by Shawn Spears in his debut on national television. Well, that says a lot about his career, doesn't it? Anyway, Excalibur on commentary said MJF picked Damo as Spears' opponent to showcase for Spears. Damo hits body press on the floor, slam out of a fireman's carry in the ring, and a cannonball. Damo misses a Vader bomb. Spears capitalized. Spears hits a running knee and a C4, getting the victory. After the match, Spears cuts a promo on Wardlow. Spears Wardlow cage match is the main event for Dynamite on Wednesday. Don't know that this needs to be a main event for a Dynamite show. Undisputed Elite cuts a backstage promo. Cole and O'Reilly are convinced they'll be meeting in the finals of the Owen Hart tournament. Young Bucks challenging the Hardys to a match at Double or Nothing, so I guess that is probably happening. Chris Statlander defeats Red Velvet 642 heirs to advance to semifinals of the Owen Hart tournament. Ruby Soho joins on commentary. Statlander press slams Velvet out of the corner. Velvet then hits a head scissors. Statlander overpowers her again and sends her to the floor. Statlander goes for the sliding drop kick. Velvet then ties her up in the ring skirt. Statlander gets out and overpowers Velvet and slams her on the ring apron. Statlander taunts the baddies. Show goes to another split screen commercial break. And Jericho names Red Velvet his Sports Entertainer of the Week. This Sports Entertainer of the Week thing is just stupid, but I understand it's supposed to get heel heat, so I guess it's working. Statlander gets the near fall after German suplex. Velvet escapes suplex attempt and climbs on her knee. Get the near fall after a final slice. Statlander hits the Blue Thunder Bomb near fall. Velvet then goes for the Cazadora. Plants Statlander face first into the mat for another near fall. Velvet then goes for the hook kick, but Statlander catches her with a boot. Statlander then goes for the Big Bang Theory, which is the Saturday Night Fever. Don't know when the move changed names, but anyway. Velvet countered into a roll-up. Statlander reverses into a roll-up, gets the pin, and advances in the tournament. After the match, baddies attack Statlander. Ruby Soho runs in to overwhelm them. Jade Cargill comes in, and Jay runs out and takes her out. Just too much going on. Training video of Hookhausen, which is awesome, versus Tony Nese and Max Sterling. Hook basically does some push-ups and all of that, and they are this is on the pre-show, and I think there are things on the pay-per-view that can wait and not be on in that way. Mid of the year, Dan Lambert cuts promo. Sky wants his TNT title back. Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti interrupted from the parking lot. They smash the TNT title belt, and away they go. Sledgehammer from help from Frankie Kazarian. This is the extra TNT title, unified back in January, apparently. Guevara then wants the match with Scorpio. Scorpio canceled a few weeks ago a mixed title match. Made it clear they also sounded like the crowd is muted, and they're booing Sammy and Tay making out behind Kazarian, which, well, I'd boo that too. Tony Schiavone interviews Britt Baker and Tony Storm about upcoming semifinal matches. Baker asked Tony if she could handle the pressure of a big match or if she'd run away. Storm asked Baker if she could handle the pressure of a big match and promised to rearrange Baker's teeth. If she starts any funny business, Storm stole Baker's DMD catchphrase and Baker leaves. Mark Henry interviews the principals in tonight's main event. Dante Martin wants a big win, and Matt Sydal wants to show the Blackpool Combat Club how to properly mentor someone. Seidel, peace, love, and pro wrestling, he says. And then we go Dynamite on Wednesday. Kyle O'Reilly, Samoa Joe for the Owen Hart Cup semifinal. Britt Baker and Tori Storm for the semifinal. FTR Roppongi Vice for the ROH tag titles. Jungle Boy and Ricky Starks versus Swerve Strickland and in a three-way. MJF versus Wardlow and Steel Cage. Adam Page and CM Punk face off. Roppongi Rampage next Friday. Chris Statlander, Rui Soho in an Owen Hart semifinal Double or Nothing lineup. Adam Page, CM Punk for the World Championships. Thunder Rosa, Serena Deeb for the Women's Championship. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland versus Hobbs and Starks for the Tag Team Championships. MJF and Wardlow. Anyway, so quick interruption rundown. Jade Cargill, who tells Tony Schiavone to cut the stuff. Anyway, so Cargill and Anna Jay for the TBS title. Hardy Boys and Young Bucks. Death Triangle. House of Black. Owen Hart Women's Tournament Final. Stormer Baker versus Statlander or solo. And Owen Hart's men's final. Adam Cole versus O'Reilly or Joe. Moxley, Danielson, Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz versus Jericho Appreciation Society. Way too many matches on this pay-per-view, proving their bloated roster. Anyway, William Regal joins commentary team for the main event, and Jake Hager also comes out to watch Jericho's back. Anyway. So, kind of an interesting run. They go 11:59. So Danielson and Moxley have their way with Dante Martin early. Regal taunts Jericho on the outside. Hager on commentary. Moxley misses a charge. Seidel gets tagged, comes in near fall. Moxley goes with Cradle. Gets another near fall with a standing moonsault. Seidel goes down with a bit of a slugfest. Moxley then pays for that. Moxley then catches Seidel with hot shots, sending Seidel to the outside. Danielson comes off the apron with a running knee strike and slows down for the last split screen break. Back from the break, Martin then gets hot tag from Seidel. He then hits a crazy over the ropes tope dive to the floor on Moxley. Danielson then hits a crossbody off the top rope for another near fall. Moxley locks Seidel in a choke on the floor. Back in the ring, Danielson goes for the label lock. Martin gets to the ropes, but Danielson tries to hold on. Variation Rings of Saturn type move. Martin then gets the ropes. Danielson kicks Martin in both the chest and the head. Moxley and Danielson set up double team, but Seidel breaks it up. Seidel and Martin hit a double team drop kick. Seidel then hits a meteor on Danielson from the ring apron. Martin then hits a double jump nosedive moonsault on Moxley for near fall. Moxley goes over the paradigm shift, but Martin escapes. Martin then goes for the poison run off the ropes. Moxley locks on a choke. Martin then hits a push off. Rolling cradle for near fall. Martin comes off the top with a drop kick, but Moxley catches him and nails him with a pile driver. That gets a 2 count, so we don't need psychology at all. We've established this. Moxley rains down on Martin with hammer fists and elbows. Danielson locks Seidel in a choke and does the same. Moxley hits Martin with the Death Rider to get the win. Anyway, so after the match, Jericho Appreciation Society attacks Danielson and Moxley. 5-on-2. Show cuts back. Excalibur said the tape machines are rolling. And then there we go. Anyhow, so we'll be back with more right after this.